Good morning and hello. If it looks like I'm squinting, it's not that my eyes are going bad, it's just that it's kind of bright in the background with the big window, even though it's really cloudy out. So I swear it's not my vision, not getting that old. So I wanted to take a quick moment and really just touch on three things in particular pertaining to our reopening finally on Monday, June 15th. So next Monday. So those three things are scheduling, our workouts, and then kind of a cleaning and safety category. But before I do, the most common question that I have been asked lately, specific to like, hey, about a reopening, and I'm just gonna get it out there right now. I've had a lot of people actually ask me, hey, when you reopen, do I have to wear a mask? Short answer, no, we do not require a mask when you're working out. Talked over with a lot of doctors and then looking at like what the health department and CDC and other guidelines are, and you're actually at a greater risk for issues related to the inhalation of too much CO2. So yeah, there's your short answer. No masks when you're working out. So that's the most common question I get. So again, three things. First one being scheduling. So what are we doing when we reopen around scheduling, or what's going to be different, or what changes are we making? A couple things. First and foremost, when we reopen, we will be limiting the gym to 25% of our capacity based on the fire code. Next thing is you do have to schedule. Unfortunately, we've kind of lost, at least for the short term, we've lost the ability to be super flexible with people on the schedule. I think it's just, this is kind of the new norm, at least for a while. So everyone, you do have to schedule in advance. Unfortunately, we can't just like fly by the seat of our pants sometimes anymore. Also, through the scheduling, a lot of people have been scheduling through the app over the last few minutes for our virtual workouts. We are going to continue to offer that option. If you prefer to schedule through us, you can. But a lot of people were kind of almost, I would say, even it's more of our preferred method of scheduling is doing it all through the app. And then the last thing specific to scheduling that's kind of important is, at least for the time being, everything has to be scheduled on the top of the hour. And the reason is because if you're coming in at 5:30 a.m., you're seeing some people at 5 a.m. and you're seeing some people at 6 a.m. If we're keeping, so you're seeing more people. It's really just a numbers game. In order to keep you around the minimum amount of people that we can, we just start everyone on the top of the hour. That way that gives us time in between each session, make sure we're wiping stuff down and all that fun jazz. So that's as far as scheduling goes. Now, specific to the workouts, there's 4 ways that we can help you with your workouts. So first and foremost, with our semi-private training here in the gym, that's our bread and butter. That's what we've kind of always done and always been known for. So that really won't change at all. Or I guess throughout this whole last several months, that's probably the thing that's changed the least. So that's one. The next thing is what we're calling our Workout of the Week program. And so it's actually, I should say, workouts, plural, of the week. But those are workouts that we've put together that are going to change every single week, and you can also do them here in the gym. But the way we've kind of redesigned these is it's kind of a substitution for our classes. So for the time being, we're not going to offer classes just because of the sharing of equipment and getting groups together and breathing really heavily. Kind of frowned upon. So in place of that, we're going to be doing our workouts of the week. And the simplest way I can describe it is it's a series of workouts, and we'll help you figure out like, well, which one should you do or shouldn't you do. But they're things that you can come on, you still schedule the workouts, but you come into the gym and then think of it as more like working out in a pod. And no, it's not like a room or anything. The gym hasn't changed that much as far as the layout of things. You'll notice we definitely have moved some stuff around to help spread everything out more, but it's to kind of keep everyone to where they can still get an awesome workout in, but yet you're not having to run all over the place and like jumping up and down people. And again, it's just to kind of keep people in a little bit of a smaller footprint, just so you're not just constantly, again, your distance, we're practicing social distancing. Kind of in a nutshell. So that's here at the gym. As far as virtually goes, we're still going to be offering our semi-private training through Zoom, which we've been doing for the past several months. And then we're still going to be offering our virtual boot camps. We're actually, I'm not going to say anything yet, but we're actually looking at even adding in something else, which will probably start in July, just so we have a couple weeks to work the kinks out. Just kind of another different way that that I think would offer even more value to you all as far as our online workout options. But again, I'm not going to spill the beans just yet. Third and final thing that I wanted to touch on is the cleaning and safety. This really is twofold. So it's what you can do, it's what we can do. As far as what you can do from a cleaning standpoint, other than just kind of like follow the guidelines of scheduling and staying spread out. One, help out with wiping out with wiping up the equipment. That's super important. We're wiping things off between each use. But again, the more you're pitching in, it's all about a numbers game. We're just trying to keep things as low risk as possibly can. Next thing, wash your hands when you arrive. So when you get here, go in the bathroom, wash your hands. Use the hand sanitizer. We've got it spread out all over the place. Same thing with the cleaning sprays that we're using. Spread out all over the place. So use it. It's, you can't not find it because it's everywhere around the gym. And then the last thing is when you arrive, we've got a touchless thermometer to take your temperature just to make sure it's below 100.4. It's something that I'm requiring of the team as well, and then everyone that comes in. Again, at least for the time being till we're told otherwise. So we'll be doing temperature checks when we walk in the door. From a safety standpoint, what we are doing is one, weather permitting, so not today, but not on a day like today, but weather permitting, we're still going to be incorporating some workouts outdoors. We're still going to be doing a lot of things outdoors just to kind of further spread people out. So that's really all there is to it. There's no like rule or law that we have to try to keep people outside, but it's just something that we're going to do to kind of, again, it's all about a numbers game and lowering the risk. And so the more we can get people outside when the weather cooperates, the better for everyone. So that's one. We've got kind of a pretty thorough cleaning schedule. If you're in here right before we closed, you saw that in action. I'm really confident in the team. Everyone bought into like, hey, here's what we're doing. Here's what we got to do to keep everyone safe. And that's just going to continue from cleaning up after each person to other cleaning measures that we're doing hourly. We're doing everything we can to keep the surfaces as clean as possible. And then we've shut off our water fountain. The touchless water bottle filler works. So by the way, oh yeah, that's another thing, bring your own water bottle. So the water fountains are not on, but the touchless water bottle refiller station does work. And then, let's see, I think there was, we've got some new air purifiers in here. So there's some stuff that is kind of behind the scenes that you won't necessarily notice. Some air purifiers. We have a like UVC lighting. So we've got some things that are kind of even going on behind the scenes that you won't notice here. One last thing that you can do is not bring in a suitcase full of stuff. I just thought of that one, forgot about that one. So don't bring in a suitcase full of stuff. Bring in the essentials. So bring your keys in, water bottle in, and you don't really need much more. If you left your phone in your car, I wouldn't be mad because that would keep you from being on your phone during your workout. But I won't call out those people. So again, we're reopening Monday the 15th. I know some people are like just beating on the door right now, like, hey, let me in, let's go. I know other people aren't quite ready. I know a lot of people are kind of somewhere in between the middle. That's okay. Our mission has never been more challenging because we've had these hurdles placed in front of us, but our mission hasn't changed at all, and that's to help you all and help our community in any and every way we can just to be strong and healthy. And while we've had some challenges come up that have made that a little bit more difficult to do, I like to think that we haven't let it stop us, and we're going to continue to do that for many, many, many years to come until I am old and gray and fat and all that fun stuff. So again, you know, we think, I'd like to thank everyone that's been, you know, sticking with us over the last few months and, you know, really supported us. Like I've got a lot of friends whose gyms are closing down, and so I'm really pleased that, you know, for a number of reasons that we've been able to weather this storm, and truthfully, we couldn't have done it without many of your support. So again, we look forward to, you know, getting back in the swing of things, getting back to some sense of normal. And, you know, we hope to see you soon. If you want to continue with the Zoom workouts though, like, I get it, no judgment here. You know, we just want to help you, whether that's in person or over Zoom. So that's all I got for now. So thank you for watching. And if you have any questions specific to the measures we're taking or what we're doing, like, don't hesitate to ask. You know, I just kind of like touched on some of the bigger items. You know, it's a laundry list, but I don't want you to have to listen to me ramble for an hour. So again, if you got any questions, comments, concerns, bring it to my attention. Let's talk about it. And I hope to see you all soon. Bye.